Hello to all the fans of Saint Seiya. I am here to tell you about all the problems that have arisen after the accomplishment of the Hades saga. As all you know, this series reborn in 2002 with the animation of the last volumes of the manga from this series, after remaining in absence for more than 1 decade. And why this happened, and why the Hades saga was not made immediately after finishing the Poseidon saga. Well, that's because after the Poseidon saga the rating has decreased a lot because of the monotony generated by the Asgard saga that was just animated, and it has no relationship with the manga, to such an extent that the Hades saga production was cancelled. After that, many Japanese fans disagreed because this saga was the most exciting, with a more elaborated story, and culminates with the death of Seiya. So, after a decade of absence, in 1999, a French fan named Jerome Alquier made a fan video in which he presented the intro of the so-acclaimed Hades saga, taking it to convention centers around the world, emerging again the euphoria of the series, to such an extent that in the website of Saint Seiya, were proposed to send thousands of letters to the producer Toei Animation. There were so many fans who sent his request, that the producer was surprised, because it was ignoring that there was that amount of fans in Europe and Latin America. So they started to realize the animation of the Hades saga chapter Sanctuary in the 2001, which only lasts 1 year of production, and it was launched in the 2003 to the audience, and the euphoria began again with this series, with a great characters design, with a very good adaptation of the manga series to the anime, and with the awesome computerized optimization to the armors. We were surprised with these episodes. But what happened after that? Masami Kurumada, surprised by the exorbitant sales of the DVDs from the Hades saga chapter Sanctuary, he thought that Saint Seiya could generate a lot of money to him, so he is thinking on creating another manga about Saint Seiya, for animating it after the Hades saga were finished. So he makes another manga that was very small and incomplete, in which he tells the producer to animate it before doing the Hades saga chapter Inferno, to be an introduction to the new saga named Heaven Saga, and Seiya survived in the already known manga. So, they created the movie, called Saint Seiya Heaven Saga Overture, with the most advanced technology in animation, and a large budget. Well, when the movie debuted on Japanese theaters, all the fans were disappointed with this new story, because it gives a lot of prominence to Seiya, and the music does not has the essence of the series, and the end of the movie was not understood by anybody. After this, Masami Kurumada gets totally disappointed with the production, and decides to fire all the Saint Seiya's staff members, including directors, voices, drawers, illuminators, animators, and the most important member of the staff, the great Sir Yamaguchi, director of Saint Seiya from the beginnings. The person who made the series with feeling was fired too, so Masami Kurumada started his research to find the new members for the Saint Seiya staff, for the rest of the animation process of the Hades saga. He gets a new staff of illuminators, voices, drawers, all those newbies, except a new director called Katsumata that was involved on really old anime series like Mazinger Z, and Captain Future, but he has never watched before Saint Seiya, and that's why he doesn't understand the essence of the series. So they started elaborating the new episodes of Hades with the new staff and a low budget compared to the first 13 episodes of the Sanctuary chapter. That was because of the really high economic loss generated by the new movie of Heaven Saga Overture, and well, everything that is. Next, you already know, Hades chapter Inferno, and chapter Elysium were fucking shit. Why? Talking about animation, the movements of the characters are completely weird. The illumination is really bad, and the characters does not have facial gestures. They are fat, they are deformed, recycled scenes, one time, and another, repetitive backgrounds. In resume, the manga was just colored, and they just added music and voices to it. But the truth is that not even that was successfully done. Talking about emotion, this episode doesn't have the essence of the series. The specters were supposed to look fearsome, but they are just a kind of bad joke backways of the bad quality of the drawings. Some scenes were supposed to be legendary, but they were a complete shit. The case is that I was waiting for all this time to the battle between the God Thanatos and the Bronze Saints. That battle was supposed to last at least 5 episodes. But it just lasted around the half of one. Without saying that it was a shit too. Well, the reason for making this video was to ask for your support, to ask for a remake of this episodes from the Inferno and Elysium chapter with the old director Yamaguchi. Sending millions of signs to Masami Kurumada and to the Toei Animation. It needs to be done again. But like the first 13 episodes from Hades Sanctuary chapter, I really ask you all to post this video on every single Saint Seiya forum, and on his websites, translated to different languages. We need to do again the miracle, as Seiya taught us, to never give up.